her bath today. She's not very excited. Mom wants to look for like everyday flowers, like faux flowers for a coffee table and a couple of other places in the house. So she wanted to come to that Aldic place that I have here in Los Angeles. And we didn't know we were going to be walking into like a Christmas wonderland. Oh, it is. Oh, look, sprinkles. They're so cute. I mean, got Christmas everywhere. What's this here? Oh my goodness, the gumdrops. Oh my goodness. Look at this candy tree. Oh my goodness. My candy, cotton candy.
And 10 is conservative.
These pine cones are so pretty. Okay, we're doing like a winter. The snowman. Oh my goodness, the butterfly tree. Look at this butterfly tree. And the tree is upside down. Mom, you are not ready for the other room.
I'm home.
Oh my goodness.
Remember our Santas that flew in on the...
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love them. Oh my god, the trees.
Look at this. It's beautiful. Look at this. It's gorgeous. This is me.
Yes. On a real note, I think they moved all the everyday flowers out just to accommodate Christmas. I think this was a bad time of year to come to look for everyday flowers.
I'm happy.
Because this was like full.
I'm okay.
Mom and I are kind of reminiscing because we used to shop at Aldic, but wholesale, because we used to have a boutique, obviously, and we used to decorate big for Christmas, and we used to decorate people's homes for Christmas. So it kind of feels like we're in the showroom again, shopping for the store. And she was like, oh, I would open a store that had this. I'm like, don't say that, because we're going to have a Freaky Friday moment. We're going to wake up and we're going to be back in 2001, and we're going to be opening a store all over again.
We might wake up and market.
We're going to wake up and market.
We're gonna wake up. We gotta go buy some stuff.
What's our map for today? What showrooms do we have to go to today?
Yeah, we used to make like yellow out the showrooms we had to go to on each floor and walk thousands of steps a day. Thousands and thousands.
They used to give you a book with all of the showrooms, a map of the showrooms and where they were. And so we had specific ones that we had to go to and we had appointments to. So we would yellow them, and then I would make a plan for where we would go in order, because I'm very particular like that. And we would hit every single one of them and we would shop. So much shopping. If anyone wants to know what Mom's Christmas tree is going to look like this year, she loves this. It's gorgeous. It's coming up more green on camera, but it's not that green.
Yeah, it's not green.
I think this one's really pretty with the owls and the magnolias, in this bronzy kind of color. The owls, so dramatic. Oh my god, so pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys. I started off today with the greatest of intentions. I woke up at 6 a.m. like I have been recently, got up, got my coffee, started working, and I sat working at my computer for 12 hours. It is 12 hours later. I had so much editing work to do. I had so much emails and things, just the back end stuff ate me alive today. I had so much to do, even more so that by the time I got to the point where I was editing even today's vlog that was gonna go live today, it was getting dark outside, and I was like, where did the day go? It just ate up. When I work on a project that I'm just really tuned into, time can escape me. So I was constantly I work, baby, work, baby, work, baby, work, baby. And then by the time
I looked up, it was 12 hours later and it was dark. I'm really happy with what I produced, like what I edited and all of the things. I don't know, it's just crazy. So I had every intention of vlogging today and hanging out with you guys. Mom is here. We've been hanging out and doing projects. I've been working a lot since she's here. I kind of try and take advantage, Romeo and I try and take advantage of that time, but also it's like when my mom's here, I want to hang out with her too. So it's, my time is kind of like split. Didn't vlog today, but it is tonight. It is about 7 o'clock, I think. Yeah, 7, a little after 7 now. So I figured we could do like a nighttime routine. Today is Kate's bath night, so I'm gonna do that. We're gonna eat some dinner. I'm gonna do like my nighttime skincare and just like how we spend pretty much every night, since now we're on more of a routine schedule. I talked about that in my last vlog, how we really had to get on a schedule and on a routine so that we were spending really quality time with Kate and also in work, because trying to do both and juggle both with no real plan wasn't really working. So now that we have more set schedules and things, I kind of try and have like a hard cutoff at night for work, which tonight snuck up on me that was unusual. I think it's getting darker earlier too, so that's why I was a little bit thrown off. I'm like, okay, put work to bed, move on from it, because you're gonna be better tomorrow if you just like step away from something that you're working on. But this morning, we did get other things done today. Today was a busy day actually. Kinsley got her hair cut. Do you want to show me? She didn't actually get a full-on cut. She got a bath and like a mini cut. So it's where they clean around her, you know, her eyes, and they shave here so she can see, like where she goes to the bathroom, and cut her nails and cut around her feet. Look at this print. Look at her. Look at her. She's so precious. Look at her bow. Show everybody your Thanksgiving bow, your fall bow. Does it have leaves on it? It has apples and leaves. She's so cute. Are you getting hungry? Are you hungry? Oh, that was a big lick. She always licks her lips when she's hungry. Are you hungry? Oh, and sleepy? Oh. You guys, honestly, I'm so exhausted. Staring at a computer all day, like really drains like your mind, like your mental, your eyes. I wear my blue light glasses and everything, you know, to try and help with like strain and stuff, but like, whew, today was a lot. My Kate is down for the night, which is great. And I can do my skincare. Thought about doing a face mask, but I don't know, I kind of just want to do my skincare. So I've actually been out of a lot of my skincare that I love. I'm out of every Rhode product. Literally, look, empty. Look at this, like barely, like watch. I really shook it. And I love this stuff. I love the glazing milk, the serum, moisturizer, all of it. And I keep adding it to my cart and I keep forgetting to check out, but I need to order some more of this because this is out. I use some of it in the morning and some of it at night. And since I was out of that moisturizer, I also ran out of my favorite moisturizer. I think I just threw away the container. It's the It Secret Sauce moisturizer. And I've been using that one for years and I love it. I love the consistency. I love that it doesn't have any fragrance, everything about it. And there for a while, I thought that they were going to discontinue it. So I like stocked up. Like I was like, oh, if they're going to discontinue it, like I need to stock up. I ran through my stock, but recently I had went to the store and they still had it. So I was like, oh, I think they were just changing the packaging or something. And I went to Sephora a few days ago and they didn't have it at Sephora. So I don't know if they actually discontinued it. They just don't carry it at Sephora anymore. I'm not sure. So I'm trying a new one. It's the Confidence in a Cream by It Cosmetics for all skin types. It says Transforming Moisturizing Super Cream. And I will say it's relatively similar, like really close. So this may just be what they're calling it because it is the anti-aging thing. So maybe this is what they're calling it now. I don't know. I'll have to do some research. So since I'm also out of my serum and I need to order some more, I've went back to using this La Mer oil. I don't use it every day. And I think there's certain times of year for my skin type to use it. I see more benefit from it when it's in the drier months, like cooler months. So it's been getting cooler. So I was like, okay, I want to use it a little more this winter. Before I got this new moisturizer, I was just substituting for my Summer Fridays, the jet lag mask. I really like this, but it's very thick. So I didn't want to use it all of the time. Now that I got this one, I'm going to be using this one. I feel like it's the same, but it does seem a little bit thicker, like a little bit, but it feels really nice. I really like It Cosmetics moisturizers. Got a sample of the Tatcha. I was like, let me try out the Tatcha moisturizer and the cleanse. Oh, the water cream. They call it the water cream and the cleanser. I didn't like it at all. It felt very drying. The cleanser immediately made my skin feel like everything had been sucked out of it, which I guess was good for a cleanser, but it was like really drying of a cleanser. And the moisturizer, I don't know, like the cream was like really light, like it didn't give me back what I needed. I didn't like this, but I wanted to try it because I know I've tried other Tatcha products and I really liked them. So you guys, I realized that it was a year ago that we found out that we were pregnant and having a baby. And now Kate is four months going on 5 months now, which is insane. I was thinking back, I was sitting here, I was thinking back to when we found out I was actually working on this makeover and how I don't remember finishing this makeover at all. Like, I don't remember styling it. I don't remember finishing laying the floor. I found out while I was painting the walls. It's like a blur, like a happy blur, like a joyful blur, but like, I don't remember it at all. I don't remember editing the video. I don't remember posting it. I was like in a daze, truly. So I was just kind of like reminiscing on it. Now every time I see someone have a baby or I see like a newborn on TV, I get so emotional because it touches me in a different way. I think I've always thought that babies were like such a beautiful thing and it's like so amazing to have a baby, but you don't know the impact of that until you actually go through it yourself. And then you kind of like mirror the emotion, you know what I mean? Like you're watching it, but you're remembering how it felt for yourself. And it's incredible. Like I cry like every time. I'm like so emotional still. I'm also still like 4 months postpartum. So I'm like, kind of wearing my emotions on my sleeve these days. So when I see something like on TikTok or on television or something, like I'll tear up like immediately. It's definitely a thing. I have 2 lip products that I really like to use at night. So I have one in my purse or like on the coffee table, and then I have one in my bedside table. This is the one that I keep in my bedside table. It's the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Gloss Balm, which it comes in this little like pod, which I don't love because it gets underneath my fingernails and I have to like kind of like scoop it out like that to put it on. It's like sometimes you just want to apply it and not have it all over your finger, you know, like this. But the one that I have on the coffee table and in my purse is Laneige, and I really like that one as well. That's a really good formula. It just feels super hydrating. I normally have like a couple of more products that I use. I'm just like completely out. So we had a really late lunch today, so I'm not feeling super hungry, and I think I want to eat some cereal and just have like a light dinner. Sometimes you just want something like easy and light. It's weird though, like during my pregnancy, I craved cereal, all different types of cereal. Like I just wanted cereal all the time, like morning, noon, and night. It was so weird. Everyone would ask me like if I was having cravings and stuff. And in the moment, I didn't really realize it because it wasn't really something weird. You know, sometimes when you hear like people have cravings, I wanted pickles dipped in like peanut butter or something weird. It was always something weird or a weird concoction. You know, for me, I was like eating pretty normal. But what I did notice is my increased like love for sweets. And I don't like sweets normally. Like I'm not big on like candy or chocolate or even really dessert. Like I'll bake here and there like more recently, but it's not something that I crave. And when I was pregnant, I wanted it all the time. I wanted dessert with every meal. I wanted to go and just like, one time I made Romeo drive me to Cold Stone so that I could get ice cream because I needed it. Like he didn't even want me. And I was just like, no, you have to go drop me off. I need to go get ice cream right now. So it was definitely a craving. And as soon as I had Cade, he took it with him. So if he's going to grow up and have a sweet tooth, that's why I had those cravings. But I don't have them anymore at all, which is so weird. So it was definitely just during my pregnancy. So we're gonna watch some TV. Normally that's what we do at night. But Mom, have you watched Nobody Wants This? Oh yeah, you started it, right? Yeah, Mom just started Nobody Wants This. It's a show on Netflix with Adam Brody. And I said when I finished the series, I finished it all in one day. When I finished the series, I said on my Instagram stories, I was like, I've never recommended a show before, ever. And this, like, have to watch this show. This show is so good. But I saw so many, like, TikToks about it after the fact of girls that grew up watching The OC. And I love The OC when I was, like, in high school, I think. Or I think it came out. When did The OC come out, babe? Was it?
I have no idea.
2000, definitely high school.
Yeah, I was in high school.
Yeah.
Sure. So it had been like early 2000s.
Yeah, early 2000s with Adam Brody. And so he acts the same, kind of, even though his character's different, but he acts the same. So it feels like we're watching him like all grown up. So if you watch The OC, you're going to love this show. This show was really, really cute. So mom's been watching it. So I think this is the third time I've watched it. I watched it with myself. I watched it with him, and now I'm watching it with you.
Rebecca Vassar. Rich people have the best garbage. Ooh, this would look good on you.
Oh, we are going on a weekend trip, so I've been packing everything that I can think of. This is the first time that we're going anywhere with the baby. I want to have everything that I need. So I've been making lists and just like rethinking about like throughout our day, like what we use and what I need. And I honestly thought it was going to be a lot more. We've always been really conscious of like what we're using for the baby, and like we don't really use a lot. We don't have like a lot. So literally I have all of his things in this container here and a pack of diapers. And then I have my bag, like more of a diaper bag with like ready to go essentials in there for him. And that's it. I just feel like I was gonna have like this abundance of stuff, but I think that like it's really, now we'll see. You know, this is like the trial run of traveling with a baby for the first time, so I don't really know, but we just started packing like our stuff, and it's just a quick trip, so it's not like, you know, we need like a ton of outfits and things, and it's still so hot that we just don't need any sweaters or bulky things, so we're kind of just taking one luggage and one bag, my computer and my camera, of course, and things like that. But I was surprised. I was like, really? Like, I did it all, and I like packed it really well, and I was like, okay, I think I got this. I think we're good. Okay, we are winding down for the night. I'm so tired, but I've been really enjoying getting back into reading at night because I think it calms my mind. It's not, yes, it's a screen because I read on my Kindle, but it's not the same. I feel like, I wonder if these Kindles have blue light. I mean, I feel like they might, or maybe not. I don't know, but something about like reading versus like scrolling mindlessly on social media, like just like really calms my mind. This calms my mind a lot more. So getting into a story, you know, and so I'm still reading The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and I mean, I think it's really cute. I can see how some people say that they might not have, the characters might not have chemistry, but I don't feel like, I don't go too deep with the things that I read. Like, I don't read too much into it. I just kind of take books for what they are, and I'm enjoying it. I'm like almost 50% of the way through the book now, and so it's an easy read. I saw some people say that it was like hard to follow the way that it's like edited, because sometimes it's hard to differentiate between like what are thoughts and what the character is actually saying in the book versus just a thought that they have, versus it is difficult. I find myself reading a paragraph over and over again, trying to be like, wait, did she think that, or did she say that out loud, or, you know, so I do get that, but it's not that bad, you know. You kind of get the gist, and you get the hint. But oh my gosh, you guys, I hope you guys liked hanging out with me for the night. This is a pretty normal night routine, but normally we would cook dinner, and I did not do that tonight. I just like wasn't up for it. We just weren't really like craving anything, or we weren't really hungry. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I will see you guys for a really fun video this weekend that I've been working so hard on. So all the editing and all of the filming, like this Sunday for sure. Be sure to check out my other channel, and more fun vlogs next week. And I'll see you guys really, really soon. Bye, guys.